All right, hey everybody, welcome to another Squatch thought of the day. This is gonna be short and sweet. Yeah, I skipped yesterday, but here's one today, and it's not really a Bigfoot topic. I really don't know where to go with it, but um, pay attention. I want to give everybody, something to think about. Is very important for each individual, for who you follow, to pay special close attention to the content that they share, the details they share. If it's Bigfoot related, based off of research, this is somewhere along the lines of where something I've shared before. But I do feel it's very important in order for you to learn from the material that they're putting out there. Either do your own research, try to dig it up yourself, or if the individual is putting it out there, or if they're not putting it out there, it's very important for you to ask. For example, if there's a piece of information that I'm sharing with you, and if it's Bigfoot related or whatever it may be, it doesn't have to be Bigfoot related. But here's anybody in this field, if you're following them, it's very crucial. In order for you to confirm that what you're learning, I would ask for a reference to where that information is coming from. Does that make any sense? To me, this is something we need to think about. We should always have a reference where that content came from. Where is that documented? This is crucial information when it comes to learning information from any of us. If you're following somebody on a podcast show, or Facebook Live, or Instagram, or Twitter, wherever it may be, people can say whatever they want. But material, unless there is material out there documented as a fact, okay? Because there's a lot of things that are documented, not everything's a fact. That's true. Think about that. So you got to be careful. You can read a bunch of information. It may not be not even one bit of fact at all. Okay? It may sound or come across as appealing to us because it sounds good. But you need to read the fine print. You need to do your enough digging, because sometimes some of the information that is on the internet is not completely true. Okay? So this is something I've often thought about, and it just popped up in my head today, so that's why I'm using this little bit as my squash thought of the day. You got to ask yourself, where's this person getting the information from? Are they copying somebody else? No. Me, I'm not going to copy nobody else, because I want to have my own raw material. If somebody else is talking about it, hey, that's awesome. Compare notes. Okay? Is the other person giving you a reference where they got their information from? Because I know I sure do. And I don't know. I mean, there's people out there saying so-and-so is copying me. Well, nope, that ain't the case. Because if that was the case, never mind. I'm not going to get into that because it's very upsetting right now. So, it's very hard to stay focused on something when you have people trying to interrupt you almost on a daily basis. And but trying to maintain a professional manner and trying to put out real solid evidence. Not solid, I shouldn't say that, but trying to share helpful, informative information with details. I don't know. Sometimes it's not always easy to share where you got it from, but at least guide somebody or direct somebody where they may go look to find it. Because again, there's information online all the time. And remember, there's what you might read online. You need to read, and do enough research with what you're reading. Because again, it may not be concrete. It may not be a fact. A picture does not prove anything. For example, you might do some Native American research. Pictures of Native American drawings do not give you a fact about what they're about. All right, Native American drawings are documentations of what existed. Okay, not always do they give you a storyline. A Native American could create a storyline or create a story from out of the information that's been passed down, but we got to be careful when we're listening to passed down information, because as I mentioned before, you take an elementary school classroom, put all the kids in a circle, and share a secret to one kid, and then they're supposed to pass it all the way around. And when it gets back to the other end, when it comes all the way back around, it's nothing from where it originated from. It's completely opposite, completely different. And that's how it is with passed down information when it comes to storytelling or folklore. Okay? That's why it's very crucial to learn about where the information is coming from. Who is sharing that information? Where did they get their information? That is very crucial. And I'm going to continue to put these little Squatch thoughts of the day out there as much as possible. Because there's people, the word it's getting back to me on a daily, almost on a daily basis, that people are sharing my information, which is great. Share away. Share these live videos. That's what they're here for. Share away. Spread awareness. That's what I've always been about. But then, some people are sharing this for the ridicule and mockery, because there's an individual out there who claims to be a Bigfoot researcher. He's not being professional at all. If he was being professional at all, he would not bring my name up at all in his mouth. He does it on a daily basis. It's very ignorant. He's racist to begin with. Hates that where I'm from. So yeah, I'm gonna rant a little bit. I have a right to rant, because he does not shut up and leave my name out of his mouth. So he hates it when I share information, because a lot of times I have something to support it. So he could just get mad at you, yell, and start cursing, and he'll curse at you and raise hell and make fun of you and call names at you and tell you, well, this is that, but he'll never have information to back up what he shares. So now it's my turn, because my question is, well, my point is, if I share something, if you don't understand it, you ask, and I will give you an answer. If you want documentation, I can provide it for you. Just don't go by, well, if you go look at this, well, where is this? That's what people are putting out there. And you don't have nothing to share with them. You're just telling them to go look somewhere. I can do the same thing. What's it going to do? Lead you on a wild goose chase? So, so that's what it's about. So, Nikki, you caught me on one of my Squatch thought of the days here. We got a question here. We got a comment here on the live chat. Let me see what it says. I can't see it. Hold on. I don't know how closely related to Bigfoot it is but where I live, there is Native American folklore related to very tall Indians existed among other tribes. Oh yes, absolutely. That's a document. That history, that little bit of information is documented about tall Indians, Native Americans, human beings. Because keep in mind, Native Americans, they're humans just like me and you. And Native Americans, a lot of them today, they do their DNA testing. There's European found in their blood. So, as much as I want to go on, we got people starting to interact on my Squatch spot right here. That's great. But my battery is low. I'm going to go live again later this evening. Maybe do a little bit more ranting and trying to share some more information out there. Because I'm sure for those who follow The Liar, you'll probably hear him going on. He loves crying. He loves throwing my name out there because he hates the information I share. He don't agree with it, but yet he says I'm copying him. It's called contradictory. Anyway, for those who are following that, they probably pick up on that. But anyway, you guys have a good day. Listen to what I have to say. Again, if you hear information coming from somebody, question them. Find out where their information is. Are they making it up? Or, because if they are, they're just going to tell you, oh, well, if you go look at the Native American, if you go look at this, well, it's done like this. No, they're not directing you nowhere. They're not giving you a reference. They're just running off at the mouth with no information and no facts. All right. Thank you. Keep it squatchy, and until next time. I agree. The tall one says, yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna